better. And, I think we have a better understanding of what they're trying to do. We just got to execute the game.
Now, given the past couple of weeks, you're bringing a lot of young guys in. That is a good thing, but the bad thing is you don't get your starters in there playing the full 4 quarters. Does that matter at all in terms of what you do in practice, or maybe some of the things you want to try during a game you don't have a chance to try, especially given last week the number of offensive plays your starters ran in the second half?
Yeah, I think we ran 2 plays from scrimmage in the second half. But, we had our JVs in basically late second quarter. Sure, we'd like to work on throwing the ball a little bit and things like that. We didn't get an opportunity to do when you get up that quick. But it is what it is. We got out healthy, and that's the main thing. We get to play another week.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thanks.
That was Coach Brandon Overdorf earlier today talking about tonight's matchup, and sounds like they're going to have a full roster, or at least closer to a full roster with their full complement of players available to them here tonight as they get set to take on the Plum Mustangs. Plum is going to be a little bit of a difficult challenge considering they do have the run-pass option, and Indiana has done a great job with their front seven in terms of attacking the ball. However, they have not played a team yet this year, maybe Ligonier Valley being the closest to it, that has liked to throw the football. That overwhelming pressure by the Indiana High Little Indians, they got to be a little bit careful, especially with their linebackers, that pressure doesn't lead to a pass over their heads where the linebackers may have been blitzing. So something they're going to have to keep an eye on and be able to take care of the football, number one, and they've done a great job of that the past couple of weeks as opposed to the first week. But turnovers are going to be a key, as well as making sure that they stay disciplined on defense, doing a good job of defending against that run-pass option, and making sure that they try to stop the ball near the line of scrimmage as closely as they can, but also being aware that could be a play-action pass play that could go over their heads. So we'll have to keep an eye on that tonight, but certainly the Indiana High Little Indians defense has been outstanding the past couple of weeks, getting great pressure on the quarterback, stopping the run, and has done everything you would have to ask them to do. So they're going to get a good challenge here tonight with a very athletic Plum Mustangs ball club. Start sectional play. We're really going to get a feel for what this Indiana High Little Indians team is after tonight's game. We are going to hear more from the Indiana High Little Indians and the Plum Mustangs in our ITT pregame show. And we're also going to be joined by Pat Doherty, who's going to give us our keys to the game and talk about the starting lineups for tonight's game as well. And we're just a little under 15 minutes away from kickoff in Week 4 with the Indiana High and Plum Mustangs start of sectional play. We're broadcasting live from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, relationship banking, one customer at a time. You are listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together. Every day.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, with some exciting news. I'd like to invite you to join me and IUP football coach Paul Tortorella every Monday night at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn for Hawk Talk with the coach. Hawk Talk will be on the air from 6 to 7 p.m. every Monday on U92.5 and video streamed as well. But the real key will be for IUP fans to stop by to meet the coach, staff, and team members, maybe even grab a beverage or dinner. Join us every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn, Wayne Avenue in Indiana for Hawk Talk.
I'm Shannon Lipniskis. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities.
With the Indiana High Little Indians against the Plum Mustangs, and it's time now for our starting lineups, and here with our starting lineups is Pat Doherty. Thank you very much, Pat. And we did get word that Devin Flint will be back in the starting lineups here tonight. So we will get to see him in action, although, as you said, they really didn't need him last week. with the way that the offense works. So let's hope he can add a different dimension as they're going to be tested a little bit more here tonight. So we are going to come back and hear our keys to the game for tonight's matchup. We're just under 7 minutes away from the kickoff here, and then we'll see who gets the ball first, and we'll see what this Indiana offense can do against a little bit of a stingier opponent with the Plum Mustangs here tonight. You are listening to Indiana High, Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network. So, Pat, you made it just in time. We didn't do your keys to the game yet. I was going to do that when we came back. So, if you're okay, we can still do it recording, or you want to do it live. It's up to you. Okay. So, Luke, we'll do, when we come back, I'll do the same thing and say it's time for our keys of the game. Let's go to Pat Doherty, and then we'll go to him and then come back to me, and then Pat's here, so he and I can do our banter from here, from there. You're going to have instant replays tonight. So they're going to be able to show you with, like, certain plays, you can comment on those, which feel free to do as much as you'd like.
My mic on?
Yeah, now it is. I'm sorry, I had you off there for a second.
Yeah, that's good, because when you were doing Brandon's interview, you heard the band the whole time over the recording.
Oh, did you? It was tough.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem with doing it from here. I'm trying to play it on my microphone, and
Oh, you did it to record it.
yeah,
today?
we had our board of directors meeting yesterday afternoon, so I wasn't able to come over to get
Okay.
him. So I got him earlier, like at 5 o'clock, and had it on my phone, but I tried to play it. It just
Okay, that
there was a
makes
lot of
sense.
background noise, but still.
That's all right. I mean, I heard it. It was just that there was more background noise than normal.
Which is tough.
Yeah, do the recording.
Yes, we're still going to do the recording. Yeah, do it the same way we planned, and then we'll go from there.
I'm with the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict. And Jack, finally, you will be back in the booth broadcasting the Hawks. How good does that feel?
Mark, I'll tell you what, I can't wait. It is about time that I get back there.
And we'd like to invite your business to join our Hawks Booster Club.
That's right, back the best, the IUP Crimson Hawks, and help us sponsor the games for thousands of listeners on air and online. Check out the Crimson Hawks Sports Booster Plan, which is attached.
The Co-op store has the largest selection of IUP gifts and apparel. The Co-op is always there with its convenient location and hours. The Co-op store has been serving IUP and the Indiana community since 1933, and all profits are returned to the students through campus programs and activities. The Co-op has all your campus needs from the dorm to the classroom. Visit us online at www.iupstore.com.
This is the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, inviting you to follow the Hawks home and away on U92.5 FM and at U92radio.com. Start your Saturday game day with another Indiana County tradition, the Luther Ford High School Coaches Corner Show, every Saturday morning on WDAD AM 1450.
Thank you, Pat. We are now with Indiana just winning the coin toss. They're electing to kick, so we're getting ready to start this football game off, and to start it out for Indiana, they are going to receive, so we're going to see that offense right off the bat, and we're going to see Devin Flint, Wilson back to receive the opening kickoff. And it's going to be a little bit of a short kick, bounce at the 20, going to be fielded by Wilson. The ball is going to be bounced, it's going to fall loose. Who's going to come up with it? It looks like Plum is going to come up with the football.
On the 10-yard line.
Wilson tried to field it on a bounce, just never got a good hold of it. The ball bounced backwards, and really Indiana had no chance at it. Plum just had a number of players there, and it looked like for Plum, number 2 was David Westrick, was one of the closest guys to the football, may have been the one who comes up with it, as we see. And we actually have video replays tonight on the WD80 Facebook page, so you can check that out. And it does look like Westrick was the one who came up with the football.
Yeah, that's...
So tough break for Indiana right off the bat, and special teams are a killer. Here is Sean Franzi in the shotgun formation, and he's going to hand the football off to Eric Moore up the middle. Moore is going to try to break one tackle. He's going to stay on his feet, try to break another one, but Indiana is right there. And again, the ball is placed on the 6-yard or the 11-yard line. Moore is going to pick up about 2 or 3 yards on the carry. So Indiana fumbles the football on the opening kickoff. Plum takes over at the 11-yard line, and not a great start.
No, it really wasn't. You know, Corbin never had a hold of that ball, and that's unfortunate. The ball bounced around. That's why you want to catch it in the air, but we need the defense to rise up here and make a play.
2nd down and 7. And the ball is going to be thrown, going to be out in the open field. And for
great job by Indiana.
Indiana is right there to make the stop right near the line of scrimmage, and that is number 9, Logan Brooks.
Yep, Devin Flint did a good job of just holding him up, and then in came Blake Kodak and Jake McCracken, and then the rest of the defense rallied to the ball. That was a great job by Indiana.
No gain on that wide receiver screen pass, and again, same formation here. 2 receivers split right, 1 left. Moore is the only back in the backfield. Franzi in the shotgun formation. He's going to give it to Moore. Moore is trying to stretch the field. Indiana is trying to grab him. They grab his jersey down, and Wilson was the one who grabbed him and tried to bring him down. He's going to gain maybe a yard or 2, but it's going to set up a 4th down. And
that was a great job by Corbin Wilson to set the edge. They were trying to run the outside stretch play, and Corbin did not jump inside, stayed outside, and made a great play, and that's going to force a field goal.
So big stand there by the Indiana D, putting themselves in a tough situation with that fumble on the opening kickoff and forcing a field goal here for the Plum Mustangs to start things out here just a few minutes into this game. Kick is going to be up, and looks like it's good. So the kick is going to be good to start things out here. But either way, a pretty good stand and a good start for the Indiana defense, even though it's not a great start for the Indiana High Little Indians overall. But pretty good stand early on as Plum is held to a field goal, receiving the football basically at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great job by the Indiana defense to really not break. You know, Coach O's telling his team right now they have to be ecstatic with holding them to a field goal when they give them the ball inside the 10. But again, what we talked about in the pregame, don't turn the ball over.
And that's something they've done a much better job of the past couple of weeks. And when you see these big scores and all these great statistics that they put together, you know, the one thing we haven't talked a lot about is turnovers, and they've been doing a much better job of limiting their mistakes. So our Luther Ford drive summary was 3 plays, a total of 6 yards, and 2 minutes and 2 seconds off the clock, and it ended up in a field goal for Plum. So our score is 3-0 early on, 9:43 left to go in the first quarter, but hey, a field goal is still a pretty good result when you give Plum the ball on the 11-yard line to start things out. And we're going to see another kickoff here, and both actually Flint and Wilson switched places here, and the ball is going to be going back and going to be received by Brocious here at about the 25-yard line. Not a whole lot of running room, but Indiana will take the football over. And now we'll finally, after two opportunities, get to see the Indiana High offense at about the 26-yard line. So Plum with a 3-0 lead here after the Indiana fumble on the opening kickoff. And a reminder, we do have these video replays on the WDAD Facebook page. We have them here at the booth as well, which is a really nice feature. Ball's on the 26-yard line. And the give is going to be up the middle to Harrington. Got to pick up a yard or two, but some tough sledding there up the middle for Zach. But, you know, the nice thing about that, those runs the past couple of weeks, early on they haven't broken a lot up the middle, but it has set up some of those outside runs.
Yeah, I mean, it really does, and they complement each other. So, you know, we got to get Indiana has to get their front getting a push.
2nd down and 9. Here is the give to the, actually Flint is going to try to carry this football, and he is going to be swarmed. Great defense this time by Plum. Plum all over the...
They lost a yard on that one.
So Plum's defense looked like Nicholas Odom in on that tackle.
And Logan O'Donnell, I believe, was also in on it.
So a loss of 1, and that's Devin Flint's first carry in 2 weeks. So we're going to look at 3rd down and 10.
They got him to jump. That's Indiana does that. They're so effective with that. You know, the hard count, and they got him to jump. So now it's going to be 3rd and 5, which is much more manageable for the Little Indians.
Makes a big difference for Indiana, that 5-yard penalty. So a 3rd and 10 turns into a 3rd and 5, and may change the play call slightly as well. So we have a receiver split out left, one right. Alone the setback is Harrington, and under center is Devin Flint. Flint is going to take a step back. He's going to try to fight forward for a couple of yards, but there's not much there at all as Plum is right there to just give a push back to that offensive line, and Devin really didn't have a whole lot of room to run. It almost looked like a broken play, but...
Well, that's the quarterback follow that they've had great success with, and it just, you know, Plum did a good job of sniffing that out to bring up a 4th down now. And this is something we haven't seen much of, Mark.
So they're going to have to punt the football away. 4th down and 4. And Indiana will punt it away and go back to the drawing board. Short punt here as it bounces at about the 45-yard line. Plum is going to let it roll, and it's going to take a good Little Indians roll down to the 25-yard line. So ends up being a very good punt, although it didn't look good at first. So that's where Plum is going to take the football over at 7:21 left to go here in the first. They're going to take the ball over at their own 25-yard line, and really you're going to need another big stand here. The offense, I guess you could say both offenses of first drive did not look great.
Right.
But both defenses did, and we'll see what happens here as Plum brings their crew back, Franzi and Eric Moore. Eric Moore, the lone setback, trips right. One receiver split to the left. Spread offense here for Plum. Moore is going to get the handoff up the middle, and Indiana is going to shut that door right away for Indiana.
Looked like Isaac Nygren and
Amari Brown
in there.
Amari Brown helped to push his blocker back into that hole. Nygren also in on that, so another good job by Indiana. Gain of about 2 for Eric Moore. 2nd down and 8 on the 27-yard line. They shift more to the left side now, but spread offense here. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. The ball is going to be fake the handoff.
They're going deep.
They're going to go deep. The ball is going to be well overthrown. Pretty good coverage by Indiana, though. They had 2 receivers going deep that time on the left side. Did Plum, and Franzi just overthrew them both. Actually, Wilson was probably the closest person to the ball.
Yeah, Corbin did a good job of not biting on that, and what they did was they ran a switch route with their receivers, and Corbin did a good job of staying deep.
So trying to test that Indiana secondary early on, and then truthfully the passing game was something that has been a little bit of an issue with the Little Indians D over the past couple of weeks, but now you might see a forced pass here because it's 3rd and 8 on the 27. Trips left, one receiver to the right. Moore, the lone setback shotgun formation for Franzi. He's going to drop back the pass. Pretty good pressure. The ball is going to be in and out of the hands of Indiana's D. And
Isaac Nygren, you're never going to get an easier one than that. But, hey, credit Indiana's defense for rising up and making a play. Unfortunately, Isaac wishes he had that one back because he threw it right into his bread basket.
Well, I don't know if Franzi expected Isaac to blitz, but he threw it right where Isaac was standing the entire time. And you had a receiver kind of crossing behind him, but he was a couple of yards behind him. And either that was just a misthrown ball or he misread that defense. And the ball is snapped over the head of the punter. He's going to kick it out of the end zone instead of fielding it. So it's going to be a safety.
But it's also going to be an illegal touch. So I don't know if Indiana can get the ball where that is, because if I'm Coach Oberdorf, I may want to take that.
Well, we're going to have to see here, but boy, you can see the replay right here. The ball is snapped 3 yards, 3 feet over the head of the punter, and he just kicks it out of the end zone.
Honestly, that's a great job by the punter.
Pretty good awareness.
Yeah, to just, that's Sean Franzi, their quarterback. He's just trying to make awareness, and he doesn't want to give them Indiana the ball right there. But that's an illegal play. You can't kick it. He could pick it up and run out of the end zone for a safety, but you cannot kick it out.
Well, pretty good heads-up play. We're going to see what they elect to do here, but either way, it's going to be Indiana football. It's just a matter of whether they have it on a 2-yard line or whether they get the 2 points in a kickoff. And in a 3-0 game, a 3-2 score would feel like a baseball score.
Yeah.
But no, Indiana is going to elect
to have the ball at the 1-yard line.
And this is a smart play by Coach Oberdorf. So they're going to get at the Plum 1-yard line. Not a whole lot of opportunity. Well, they one-upped Plum, who got at the 11-yard line. 6:30 left to go here.
Running a bunch of kids on.
And here's Flint up the middle. Easy touchdown for Devin Flint. Puts it in the end zone. Indiana jumps ahead after the muffed punt. They get the ball at the 1-yard line, and they make Plum pay for it. This is going to be an easy drive summary. We had quite a few of those last week. But 1-yard run for the touchdown for Mr. Flint. Welcome back. And we'll have to keep an eye on these kickoffs as well because of last week where they ran a fake out of that formation, a 2-point conversion that was successful. And Plum looks like they were defending it a little bit better. The kick is up, and it is good. So we have a 7-3 score here to start things out. Indiana with the early lead. We'll be back here with the first quarter with Indiana with this early lead. Back after this, you are listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network. Please give me 60 seconds here.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
You won this year's challenge.
Coming back, Moore receives the kickoff, and he breaks it free. Moore is into the open field at the 50, the 45. Wilson's the only one who may be able to catch him, and not going to be able to catch Eric Moore, who takes the kickoff about 7 75 yards, I would say, for the return, and that was a squib kick.
Yep.
The ball is going to be fielded by Moore at about the 24-yard line, as we see in the replay here. And the squib kick, Moore was one of the up men who took it, and as soon as he broke that first wave of defenders, he is, and boy, talk about special teams early on in this game. We've seen a fumble by Indiana that led to eventually 3 points. We saw a snap over the head of Plum that led to a touchdown by Indiana, and then a special teams, a kick return by Plum, and now the extra point, making it 10-0. So a 76-yard kick return by Eric Moore. 6:10 left to go in this game.
You know, that's something that, you know, we talk about special teams being a third phase of the game. And right now, Indiana's special teams, they had a fumble on the opening kickoff, and now they've given up a kickoff return. So right now, their special teams has really cost them the 10 points that they've given up. Indiana's defense has played pretty well.
Played very well. I mean, you talk about 2 3-and-outs, and one of those in a very
backed up,
a very pressure situation. So you can't ask for more from your defense. Indiana High's offense, well, I mean, other than the first drive, I mean, they haven't really had much of a chance to do anything.
Right.
But still a 10-7 game despite 2 huge special teams mistakes here. I think you can clearly say that. So, I mean, they're still within 3 points, but given the high Indiana was on last week, they're going to have to put it together here pretty quickly.
Yeah, and you saw what we've been talking about with Eric Moore and how he's a special runner. Once he got into the clear, he was gone.
Very, very fast, and this one is going to be taken by Flint at about the 17-yard line. He's going to try to find some open room, but not a whole lot at all. Plum right on top of that. I'm trying to see who comes up from the bottom of that pile. Looks like number 3 for the Plum Mustangs, Jack Tongle, who got down there and wrapped up Mr. Flint right away. And so they're going to take over the 29-yard line with 6:03 left to go in the first quarter. Indiana trailing 10-7 on 2 special teams mistakes. So we'll see what Indiana does here with the receiver left, receiver right. Flint is going to try to fake the handoff and go up the middle, and nothing doing again. Surprised to see Indiana not going to Wilson early on in this game, or McFarland, because those two have had a tremendous amount of success the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, they've had success out on the edge with the tosses, and I don't know if Coach O's just a little concerned with Plum's team speed, or he's just trying to set something up. Really, we've only run about 4 offensive plays, so it's early.
And most of them have come, actually, I think all of them have come in between the tackles. 2nd down and 9 here, and the pitch is going to be to McFarland, who's going to try to find some running room. He makes one guy miss, fights for it. He's going to find a nice, good bit of running room near that first down marker. We'll see where they spot him. But that was a very patient job of Liam to kind of pick his way through the defense and follow his blocks.
So that's the first down. Like we said, you know, when you're calling a game, you want to set things up. So they've been pounding inside. Now let's go outside and see what we can get.
And Plum has done an excellent job of shutting down that inside. They've had a pretty strong defensive line, and their defensive front has shut that down. But 9-yard pickup leads to a first down here for Indiana. 2 receivers split to the right, first down and 10 from the 39-yard line, and the give is going to be up the middle. We got some open space. As Harrington finds some opening, and maybe this starts to loosen things up a little bit as you get that outside run that gets a first down, and now Harrington gets enough for about 11 yards and a first down on a first down carry.
Yeah, and you know, it makes you less predictable once you start getting outside, because now those linebackers have to slow down just a little bit and honor the outside threat.
A reminder, if you go to the WDAD Facebook page, you'll be able to watch the game as you see it, and we also have replays. You'll be able to see replays during that video feed as well. First down and 10 from midfield. Here is Flint looking for some running room up the middle. He picks his way through for a couple of yards, but not a whole lot there. Again, in between the tackles, the Mustangs, very formidable so far in this game.
Yeah, you know, of course we were spoiled last week because it seemed like every play we were getting 8 yards or more. So, you know, Indiana just has to be patient.
Well, I think that's the key, and really had an op-in for the special teams who knows how this first quarter would have gone. 4:13 and counting left to go with Indiana trailing 10-7. Second down and 8, and the pitch is going to go the other way here to Wilson.
Great
Wilson's
block.
got some speed as he crosses the 40 to 35, the 25 to 20. He is ridden out of bounds at about the 21-yard line, but great block on the outside.
Liam McFarland sealed the edge, and Corbin knows what to do once he gets in space. As we talked about last week, Mark, those guys, one blocks for the other runs, and this time Liam it was a lights-out block.
And these guys both have the speed that you give them enough space here as we look at that replay on Facebook Live on WDAD. That
he kicked
great
out
block.
number 2, David Westrick, kicked him out, and Corbin had nothing but room.
And Indiana, I believe, has just caused Plum to jump off sides again with that freeze play. Boy, how both Corbin and Liam have done such a good job blocking for each other on those outside runs the past couple of weeks, and really they've been triggering each other's long runs.
And again, when we see those outside runs, that's going to free it up now up the middle for Devin and Zach Harrington.
Ball's placed on the 16-yard line of the Mustangs right now. First down and 5 after that penalty, and the run is going to be up the middle. Fumbled football, but I believe Indiana Harrington does keep control of it and actually falls forward. May have gotten an extra yard or two. We'll see where they spot him. So, no, they're going to say no. No gain on the play, so I guess
second and 5 at the 16.
You count that as a victory, the fact that they were able to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, it looked like it was a bad mesh point between Devin and Zach.
2:55 here to go in the first quarter. The pitch is going to be to Wilson again. He's got some blockers, and what a great tackle on the outside by Plum. That's Westrick, who really shoestring tackle, and that's the only thing saving Wilson from going into the end zone.
That's going to be a first down for Indiana right at the 10-yard line. Well, it can't be first and goal at the 11.
No, it'll be
first and 10 at the 11.
Correct. But
so Indiana can still pick up a first down at the 1-yard line as they move. They're moving right to left.
Same formation here for the Little Indians. They trail 10-7. First down and 10 from the 11. Here is Harrington that takes it up the middle. We got a flag on the play, and this one's likely going to go against the Little Indians.
Yeah, that looks like it's thrown in the area of a hold.
So that flag thrown almost immediately, and they're going to say it's a chop block. And this one is even worse in terms of the yardage. I believe that'll be 15. It'll send it back, or at least that's what we will see where this one ends up. So the ball was on the 11-yard line. They're pushing it all the way back down to the 26. So that is a 15-yard penalty. And Indiana, who was moving the football very, very well with under 2 minutes to go here now, is facing a 1st and 25.
Yeah, the umpire, he threw that flag almost right away, so they must have been looking for something.
Fake the pitch, and here is Flint. He's going to fire it. Nice pass to Harrington in the open field. Harrington with on move. He's going to take it past the original first down marker. That's a nice little run pass option for Devin Flint, who faked the handoff the pitch to Wilson, rolled out to the right-hand side, and when he saw the pressure, he dumped it off to Flint. I don't know if that was a design play or not, but he saw Flint in the flat, and he saw Harrington in the flat and was able to dump it off, and Zach Harrington picks up
they left him
19.
Wide open.
19 yards on the play for Harrington after that pass play.
2nd and 6 now at the 7-yard line.
Minute 5 left to go here. The Indiana High offense still moving. Yeah, and they're jumping on almost every time they run that freeze.
Well, they didn't call it that time.
Yeah, they didn't, and I think they should have, and I think Plum called a timeout almost to try to save face. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout as well. We'll come back with Indiana facing a 2nd and 5. They're knocking on the door, though, trailing 10-7 earlier in this football game. You're listening to Indiana High, Little Indian football on.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Dan. Sarah.
To a 3 and out and a field goal. Then Indiana came back and, well, after a botched fumble or a punt return attempt by Plum, Indiana got the ball on the 1 yard line. They scored. A kick return ensuing by Plum gave the 10-7 lead, and here we go with 2nd down and 5 for Little Indians, and Devin Flint is going to take it across the 5 yard line here and take it near the goal line here as we look for Indiana to try to take back the lead.
Yeah, that was a quarterback counter. Devin takes a step off the line and then goes back against the grain, trying to get the defense over pursuing. That's a good gain, and
So he gained about 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 2, and the give is going to be up the middle. Going to be near the end zone. Is he in? He's in for the touchdown. So Flint takes the football into the end zone for the Indiana touchdown. Boy, he only needed 3 yards, I believe, and he got all 3 of them in Indiana. Pretty impressive offensive drive for the Little Indians as they take a 13-10 lead now with 30 seconds left to go in this first quarter. So we'll wait for the extra point attempt. Snap is down. There is a flag on the play here.
And he missed the kick. He pushed it wide left.
But we'll see what this flag is on. So we'll hold it here just for a second to see what the flag is on, as the extra point attempt initially was no good.
They're waving
the flag off, and they're just going to say it's a missed extra point. And so it is going to be 13-10 with 28 seconds left to go in the first quarter. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout and be back right after this on Indiana High Little Indian Football, AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all of our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday Night Lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them on and off the field. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
Minutes and 35 seconds off the clock. Devin Flint, 3-yard touchdown run, missed extra point. That's where we are at 13-10. Indiana lead here with 28 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And now special teams. Let's just make sure we don't give up anything big here. That's been the bugaboo here for the Little Indians, is the special teams play early on, actually for both teams. As another squib kick is going to be bobbled by Plum, although this one is just going to be fell on. And I believe that's number 3 who fell on top of that football, Tongle, Jack Tongle, who stayed on the football. And another squib kick by Indiana. They kept it away from more this time, though, and the football is going to be placed at about the 34-yard line. So not terrible field position by Plum, but it also is not bad for Indiana.
Yeah, and that, obviously they're trying to keep that ball away from Eric Moore.
24 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, and the ball is going to be just kept up the middle by the quarterback, Franzi.
Amari Brown, and yeah, it looks like Amari Brown was in on that tackle there.
I think that's going to be it, and Plum is not going to run on their play here, so we're going to take a timeout as well. The first quarter is over with Indiana now leading 13-10 on the Plum Mustangs. Plum will have a 2nd and 7 when we come back from their own 37-yard line. You are listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
Your grandmother's fine china.
And now we're faced looking at Plum here on their own 37-yard line, facing a 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, and with those mistakes that Indiana had in the first quarter, I think they'd be very satisfied to have the lead at 13-10. So let's see how we do moving in the second quarter.
2 receivers split right, 1 to the left. More in the backfield, and to give is going to be the receiver in motion who's coming across, and Indiana just misses the receiver. He's going to break free into the end in the open field. He looked like he may have stepped close to out of bounds, but he is going to be ridden by Wilson out of bounds. I think that was number 9, Logan Brooks, who, boy, it looked like Indiana had a chance to get him in the backfield and just missed him. We'll see on the replay here.
Yeah, all they're doing is running him in motion and a little shovel pass to him. And it looks like Blake Kodak does a good job of forcing him inside, and then all of a sudden he gets blocked out of the play.
Yeah, Van Leer also came in, almost had him as well.
Yeah, Eric Moore had a great block on Blake Kodak there to set that play up.
So the ball all the way down to the 23-yard line, and the give is going to be now to a little pass play, and it's going to be a wide open field, and he's going to take it into the end zone. It looks like for the touchdown. We'll see if he stepped out of bounds, and a flag is thrown late. But the ball is going to be completed to Darian Nelson, a 23-yard touchdown pass. We'll see what the flag is. But that was too easy for the Plum Mustangs.
Yeah, they really just, they got Indiana out leveraged. They threw the ball right out to him, and he was able to make a play with his athleticism.
We'll see what the flag is. I have not seen a call yet. A face mask on Indiana, so it's not going to matter. So a 43-yard run by Logan Brooks led to that 23-yard wide receiver screen pass. And the extra point now is good. And Plum takes the lead again, 17-13. 11:40 left to go. They made that look too easy. We'll see if Indiana can answer when we come back. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Now you do your job.
17-13 lead. Flint is going to take it around the 10-yard line, looking for a block. Boy, Plum is all over that to say it takes it across the 20. Looks for a little bit more running room, and they are a big stick that time. I think it was Moore who ended up hitting Flint out of bounds into the end zone and into the cooler.
Yeah, knocked the water bottles all over the Plum sideline.
That Luther Ford drive summary was 3 plays, 66 yards and 44 seconds, helped by a 43-yard run by Brooks. And that 23-yard pass play, 17-13 after the extra point. So the Mustangs take the lead back. 11:33 left to go in the first half, and Indiana's offense now takes the ball over at the 23-yard line. Two receivers split to the left, and the give is going to be up the middle to Harrington. He breaks one tackle, keeps on his feet. He keeps the legs moving, which Zach has been doing an excellent job of this year. Just breaking one tackle after another, but not a modest gain here on first down, about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, I think they gave him 4, so we got 2nd and 6.
And that's a pretty good
and that was a
gain.
hard-earned 4 yards.
Plum has not given up a whole lot up the middle here in this game tonight. Great job by the linebackers keying on some of those backs. And here's Wilson in motion. The pitch is going to go to him again. Wilson breaks one tackle. He's going to find some open field. A nice spin move, although flag is flown. The ball is out and out of bounds, but this one's going to come back as the official was watching pretty closely. Wilson would have the first down.
And the thing is, Corbin was already by the play, so it was unnecessary. Let's see if we can see it on the replay. They're going to call an illegal blindside block on number 13 for Anthony Kowchuk. I think it's going to be a personal foul.
And
Anthony came from inside.
He did. But boy, it was awfully close. I mean, and he was running right towards the play. So that is a tough. That is tough because you know what the player is thinking, and he doesn't know he's close enough to the play that you think that he's okay. But either way, this is going to put it back.
But you know they've taken that out of football for player safety, and so you know that brings up a 2nd and 15 now for Indiana, and we know that's not what Indiana's strong suit is. So
the ball now placed back on the 19-yard line. Here is Wilson yet again. Flint going to drop back to pass, and the receiver, I think that was McFarland,
he never
looked back.
They clearly were not on the same page there. And the thing was, Liam was running wide open.
And I think that's what Devin saw, and he tried to get him the ball right away, and Liam just did not look. And I asked Coach a little bit about this, but when you're not able to get your guys out there as much as you want in the past couple of games, you don't get to run plays like this where you get to work on some things like the passing game. And he acknowledged it was definitely a little bit of an issue, even though they're happy with the outcomes the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
3rd and 15 here now for Indiana, facing more of a passing situation. Here comes Wilson in motion. Flint going to drop the ball back, dumps it off to Wilson. He's got a little bit of running room. Let's see if he can find some blockers. Cuts it off. Oh, boy, he's going to come right near the first down marker as he is dropped. We'll see where they mark him. He slid feet first, so that is going to be awfully close. We'll take a look at this replay, but it looks like they're going to give him the first. And they do give him the first down, so he needed 15, and he got 15.
That was just a screen pass to Corbin, and he got a couple. Oh, they got away with a block in the back there, but we'll take it.
With these penalties, I'm sure you're going to see quite a few things.
Good
both
downfield
teams.
blocking by Indiana by number 57, so they're doing good.
First down for Indiana. It's a big first down as the ball is given up the middle here by Zach Harrington, and he found a little bit of a hole as he is brought down by, I believe that's Nicholas Odom for the Plum Mustangs, but it's a 5-yard pickup for Zach, and that's all you can ask for. You love those big gains, but 2nd down and 5 is a pretty easy, or a much easier play to call than 2nd and 10.
As we've talked about, Indiana needs to stay on time. They need to stay in that situation where they're 2nd and 3rd and medium.
They're trailing 17-13 here in the first half. The pitch is going to be to McFarland. He's going to look for some open running room, but he is going to be hit and
that's gotta
dropped.
be taunting.
And they are going to get him. Yeah.
Yeah, and they called it.
Yeah, it's
Logan Brooks, number 8, I believe. No, I'm sorry, Samo Pitts for Plum. He stood right over Liam McFarland, and you can't do that.
Yeah, and it wasn't
made a
smart.
Beautiful play.
Well, he picked him up and just slammed him down. It was a great open field tackle, picture perfect.
But then he stood over top of him, and you can't do that.
He kind of showboated on that a little bit. You cannot do that. That's one other thing they're taking out, and stepped over top of him as we see on the replay as well. And that helps Indiana out. And you don't want to take the emotion out of football, but you also have to be smart about it. And that 15-yard penalty takes Indiana to Plum's 47-yard line. The ball is going to be given up the middle and fumble on the ball, but I think Indiana is going to retain it. It's Wilson.
They were trying to run the counter play, like the crisscross that they've had success with. And it, again, I don't know if it was Devin missing a week, but the ball handling's looked a little bit off.
It has,
a little bit off tonight.
And that's possible. You're not in those big game situations, and I think that hurts a little bit here. And Indiana's offense needs to continue to be patient. It seems like they're just a little antsy down there as well tonight. As we look at 2nd down and 11, the loss of 1 on that play, and Devin's going to fake the handoff. He's going to take a quarterback keeper up the middle. He's going to find running room as he crosses the 40. He looks like he's going to get a first down. They're trying to rip that ball out. I'm surprised they didn't blow the whistle sooner, but he does hold on to the football, picks up the first down. Great run.
Devin did a really nice job of just waiting and finding his hole and getting through it.
These replays on Facebook Live, so if you're watching WDAD's Facebook page, it's great to see these replays as Devin just pauses, follows his blockers up the middle. So 14-yard gain for Devin.
And they got him to jump again.
This might be the 3rd time, if I'm not mistaken, that they've gotten them to jump on that freeze play. So it goes from the 34 now to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Indiana High Little Indians. They're trailing 17-13, but other than that first drive, their offense has moved the football tonight. They found ways. They've been put in some tough situations, but they have moved it.
And, they've set things up tonight. They've done a good job of setting it up. They've worked a couple passes in that have been successful. So 1st
and 5, Devin going to take the handoff. He sidesteps one tackle, jumps over that, and takes it across the 25-yard line.
It should be a first down, I would think.
7:26 left to go in this first half, and again, the Little Indians are trailing 17-13, largely because of special teams miscues. But Flint is going to get that first down as he picks up about 6 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 24-yard line, 7:12 left to go in the first half. Flint going to keep it again, this time to the left side, and Plum right there. This time they're going to be
that was just a quarterback, like a quarterback keep, like a short yardage type of thing. They were thinking they might be able to pop something, and there really wasn't much there.
Yeah, last couple of times he kind of took that snap and paused a little bit, allowed the hole to open up. He tried to hit this one a little quicker, did not work, and only going to get about a yard. 2nd and 9 now from the 23. Two receivers split to the left for Indiana. Wilson in motion. He's going to get the pitch. Some good blocking on the outside for Zach. Looks like he's going to have the first down and more. Is he going to be dropped at about inside the 10-yard line? Corbin Wilson. Great looking run that time again. And those inside runs, they do set that up as we see on the replay here. Another good block on the outside.
Anthony Kowchuk did a great job from his wide receiver position coming down. In fact, number 2 came in. David Westrick and made that tackle for Plum.
18-yard pickup for Corbin on that play. First down and goal from the 5-yard line. The give is going to be to Harrington up the middle. He's going to fight forward, try to fight his way into the end zone. He's going to come up just about a yard short.
Yeah, number 55, Nate Condis, had a hold of Zach's feet and just really wouldn't let go.
Boy, that was a good run, though. He is
very strong run.
He has earned many of these yards as that ball is all the way down to the 1-yard line. And Flint on the 1-yard line pushes it into the end zone for a Little Indian touchdown.
Yep, that's just a quarterback dive there. That Indiana's front got just enough push. Devin found a gap, and that's a good answering drive by the Indiana offense.
My goodness, it's almost 6 minutes off the clock for that drive. 14 plays. That was a drive where that offense took control, and they did a nice job, helped by a couple of penalties, but they had a penalty on themselves as well with that early on. So 19-17, extra point to come. That extra point is going to be blocked, and Plum has been in there on every extra point.
Indiana's got to get that set up. Number 2, Westrick, came in right off the edge. They didn't step out on that.
So 19-17 is our score. 5:36 left to go in the half. We'll have an Indiana High Little Indian kickoff when we return. You're listening to Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
I'm Shannon Lipniskis. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700.
Left to go in the half. And this kick is going to be kicked high, and Plum is going to field it, but they are going to be hit and dropped. Great open field tackle that time.
Matt Lloyd made a great special teams tackle, and it's good to see him back. He's hurt his shoulder a couple weeks ago in a JV game and missed last week. So it's good to see Matt back on the field tonight.
It looked like the first few kicks, they were really trying to keep it away from Eric Moore, the star running back here. And this time they did it again, but they kept it in the air this time. And
yeah, they gave the coverage team time to get down the field because Brock Miller kicked it so high. And that's just a nice job by Matt Lloyd.
So Plum will take the football over at the 27-yard line. 5:30 left to go in the first half. Indiana leads 19-17. Trips receivers left. The give is going to be, it's going to be kept by up the middle. Ooh, and he took a big shot at Sean Franzi, the quarterback.
Yep,
was hit low and hit high, and that's just a great open field tackle.
Yeah, Jake got him low, and Garrison Doherty got him high, so we'll take it.
About a 1-yard pickup, and that's what you got to do. You got to force them into a second and long, third and long situation, and minimize those gains early on.
And now the key is, okay, we're in a passing down. We have to rally to the football because they're not looking to throw the ball downfield. They're looking screens and bubbles and getting it to their playmakers.
So 2 receivers left, 2 split to the right. 1 man in motion now as the give is going to be up the middle again to Moore. He's going to find some running room. He's going to push his way forward. He's going to find his way near that first down marker. He might be at just a yard shy. We'll see where they spot him though, but that was a pretty good open run, and they're going to move the sticks. 9-yard pickup, so he did pick up the first down. And that one just some good blocking up the middle. It allowed Eric Moore to be able to pick his way through, and he has been a pretty impressive running back so far.
Yeah, we knew that coming in. He's their workhorse. He's the guy that they want to run the offense through him.
They go trips left this time, or trips right this time.
With a pistol look.
And they're going to go to that wide receiver screen yet again. Boy, that could have been a hold there on the outside. Looked like he was just ridden down to the ground, the defender, and that allowed the receiver to be able to fight his way forward for a few yards. We'll see if we get a replay on that.
Yeah, Isaac Nygren made a nice play of running out from his linebacker position and making a tackle.
And they are going to... Okay, so they are going to call a penalty there. So it is, so they must have seen what I've seen, so that is going to push them back 10 yards.
So that'll bring up a first and 18 because it's a spot foul.
Yep. So either way, we're looking at first and 18 here. 3:45 left to go here. Trips left this time. Moore is the lone setback. Go under center this time, and I think we're going to see another penalty here. Looks like a procedure call. And Indiana's going to say they came up with a football. The ball comes loose. And so I think we're going to get at least a penalty on Plum. We'll see who gets the ball. They're going to say Indiana has it.
What Plum tried to do, lined up and were just running a quarterback sneak. Nothing fancy. And they kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and Indiana pulled the ball out. And that flag's going to be on Plum, I believe, and Indiana should decline that.
Well, Plum lined up in the shotgun. They moved back into under center, tried to do it last minute, but when doing so, there were guys moving in the backfield. That allowed the procedure call. And then as they kept pushing forward, and we said earlier, the officials weren't blowing the whistle too early in this game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure.
That time it cost Plum.
And I'm not sure who recovered that for Indiana yet. Alec Clark and Isaac Nygren in there. So Indiana's got a break here, 1st and 10.
3:30 left to go. Plum 32-yard line, and Flint is going to fake the handoff, roll around the outside to the left. He's going to be driven out of bounds after about a 2-yard pickup, but this is a great opportunity for Indiana now. They're leading by 2 points. Things have kind of, they haven't gotten a lot of breaks in this first half. Most of those self-inflicted, but that was a big defensive turnover there. A 2nd down now and 9. If they can put it in the end zone here with 3:24 left to go in this half, that could be a big deal for this team. And another jumped offside again.
Boy, if I'm Coach Morgan for Plum, I got to be very, very upset because this is the 4th time that Indiana's gotten them on that. So.
And Indiana does a nice job of not doing it too frequently, where they do it just enough to keep that. And the defense has been very aggressive, so that has allowed them to be able to run that effectively. 2nd and 4 now from the 26-yard line. Fake handoff, and boy, good job by Plum this time as Flint delayed, but there was no hole to run through. And he's going to lose a yard on this play.
Yeah, they did a good job. Number 4 came in off the edge, Shandon Walsh, and hit Devin right away. What they were trying to do was the quarterback follow that they run so effectively.
He was waiting for something to open on the left side, did not. 3rd and 6 from the 28-yard line, and Indiana runs that freeze play again. This time Plum is more disciplined, but
Indiana's definitely in 4-down territory here.
2:45 left to go in the first half. They're leading by 2. Here comes Wilson. Pitch, left side. He's got the first down. Dropped after he crosses into the red zone here for Indiana High. That play has worked almost every time, and just great blocking on the outside, as we'll see here on the replay on Facebook.
Yeah, Jake.
You got McFarland leading the way again.
Hodak did a good job, and Liam McFarland. And Majors made the tackle for Plum.
So a nice pickup that time. Handoff is going to be this time to Harrington, finding a little bit of running room up the middle. So he's going to get about 2 yards, Harrington is. 2 minutes to go here in this first half. Indiana is at the 17-yard line, so time not necessarily a factor. Actually, they could milk this clock as much as they want to do to try to be the last ones to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, and Indiana has 3 timeouts.
2nd down and 8. Here is Flint, who's going to try to delay a little bit and find some running room. He's been taking some shots tonight, though, as that Plum defense has been all over him. He's going to pick up a couple more, but it's going to be 3rd down, maybe in 7. Ball is going to be all the way down to the 16-yard line, so I agree, especially with the way Plum has attacked that the kicking team. This is 4-down territory for Indiana right now. I don't think they're going to go for a field goal with the way the last 2 extra points have gone. 3rd down and 7 from the 16, a minute 10 left to go in this game. And we are going to get a timeout by Plum, by the Mustangs. So I think we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout as well, and we'll come back. We got a 3rd and 7 coming up for the Indiana High Little Indians.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
I'm Shannon Lipniskis. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season. And when it comes to your insurance...
Looking for a gift, a couple of big gifts instead of big plays coming up. A big gift for their significant other coming up for the holidays. Now is the time to go to either Luxembourg's location to make that purchase or layaway. 3rd down and 7 here from the 16-yard line. 1:05 left to go in the half. Indiana with the ball. Devin Flint fakes the run. He's going to dump it off. He has the receiver open. He's going to catch the football near the first down marker, and that was that fake pitch. Run pass option. Harrington catches the football. We'll see where they mark him. I don't know if he's going to get the first, but he's going to be right near the marker.
Very close.
So they're going to take a timeout as we look at the replay. Boy, he is right near that marker. If he is, and they are actually going to, if they had the replay that we had, I think it's actually much closer than a yard. It looked like it was inches, if anything.
Yeah, they're going to say that he's just about a full yard short.
So Flint hits Harrington right near the first down marker, so it's going to be a 6-yard pickup.
Who called that timeout? I didn't.
Indiana called the timeout as we are looking at 4th and 1. Ball is placed on the 11-yard line. 46 seconds left. I'd be shocked if they try to kick the field goal here. I expect them to fully go for this.
Yeah, Indiana still has 2 timeouts. So I think they want to get the first down. The clock will stop. Then they'll see what they can do. But
good play call.
This is normally Devin Flint sneak area.
So they have 2 receivers split to the left, 1 to the right. They only need 1 yard here. Big play in this football game. 4th and 1. Flint does sneak it. He looks like he's going to have the first. He's going to cross the 5-yard marker as well. So he's going to set Indiana up inside the 5. That's a big run by Devin. Picks up about 6 on that play for a quarterback sneak.
Yeah, that's just a good job. Indiana's front really did a nice job of getting leverage, and Devin just snuck in right behind them and got to the second level.
30 seconds and counting here on a running clock. Here's Flint. He's going to have the football again. He sneaks it up the middle. He's going to come near that touchdown. Nope. He's going to be just shy, and Indiana's going to call the timeout with 20 seconds left to go. Boy, this drive, would they be able to push it in the end zone, is working out perfectly for them from a timing perspective. And given all the other struggles here in the first half, have a chance to take a 2-score lead going into the locker room.
Yeah, you thought for a second that Devin was going to have something there. And then number 26, Dominic Byer, came in and kind of closed the gap real quick to bring up 2nd and goal at the 1.
Yeah, 1.5, pretty close there.
I don't think it's going to be a surprise what Indiana runs.
No, I don't either. I think everybody knows it. They've known it for the past 2 plays as well, and he's still been able to make something happen.
And the nice thing is Indiana has 1 timeout, so they still don't have to throw the ball here. Now if they don't get this, then that puts them into a little more precarious situation with the clock.
So 2nd down and 1, 19-17, Indiana with a 2-point lead. 20 seconds left to go in this half. Jump on to the WDAD Facebook page if you want to watch it happening live. You can watch it and see the replays as well, which is really pretty interesting. Here's Flint, up the middle, pushes forward. We got no signal yet from the officials. Touchdown. Clock continued to run. Everybody was watching the officials, and they finally signaled touchdown for Devin Flint. 1 yard out, pushes it in with 13 seconds to go in the half, and Indiana now up 25-17. An extra point here makes it a 2-possession game.
And boy, what a nice job. Plum had everybody up the middle. They knew it was coming, but Indiana's front just got enough of a push to let Devin get in there. Indiana, it looks like it's going to line up to go for 2 here, Mark.
Yes, they are. So 25-17 Indiana. Man in motion. Flint's going to pitch it to Wilson. Wilson trying to cut it up to me. He's going to take it into the end zone. Indiana now 27-17. They take a 10-point lead. 13 seconds left.
And that is a big play there to get those 2 points back. They just ran the toss that they've been doing all night. Boy, Indiana's had a good mix of running the ball in the middle and then getting it out on the perimeter to Corbin and McFarland. And another block by Liam McFarland. I mean, what a good job he's doing and the wide receivers are doing downfield to make these plays happen.
The offense has done an excellent job here tonight. You're right, they mixed it up. They've gotten great blocking. It's not been easy for them, and these are not easy runs. They're not breaking the 60, 70-yarders, but they've been methodically moving it down the field. Much different than last week, but the same result. 10 plays, 32 yards, 3 minutes, 17 seconds. Touchdown by Devin Flint, 2-point conversion by Corbin Wilson.
And it took just about 3 minutes and what?
17 seconds.
Yeah,
so it's over 3 minutes off the clock, and the important thing is they're only leaving Plum with 13 seconds here, provided that you can find a way to and the kickoffs have been a mixed bag tonight.
If I'm Indiana, I'm just going to try to kick it as hard as I can on the ground at one of these up men. Make them have to field the ball.
So we'll see what happens here. Again, 76-yard kickoff return for a touchdown earlier by Eric Moore from Plum. And here is the kick with 13 seconds left. Indiana does have that 10-point lead now. It is going to be a little squib kick. Going to be fielded by the deep man, and that is going to be Logan Brooks who's going to field it. He's going to take it on the hop. Find his way into the open field. 30, 25, 20. He is going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown with 1 second left. No time left on the clock. You can't let that happen if you're Indiana. And boy, everybody in the stadium was watching what was going to happen. A squib kick, just not executed well, as everybody blocked in the middle or came down crashing in the middle. And nobody on the outside to almost like you need to have some kind of a prevent in that situation. But note, another kickoff return for a touchdown. 2 of them in the same half.
Well, if I wasn't here, I wouldn't have believed it.
Extra point is good. So a 10-point lead. Well, now it's a 3-point lead in the matter of about 13 seconds. So we're going to have an interesting second half, especially because Plum's going to receive the kickoff start things out.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. And
special teams has been a bugaboo tonight for the Little Indians.
My goodness,
they have to get that addressed here at halftime.
So we'll see what happens here with the Little Indians in the half, and they're going to have to get it addressed right away. As we said, Plum will receive the opening kickoff to come out, but 2 kick returns for a touchdown. That is why Indiana's only holding a 27-24 lead. It should be much more than that. But as we go into the half, Indiana only has that 3-point lead. So we'll come back and we'll take a look at what happened in the first half. It's been pretty entertaining. We'll also take a look at the stats and go to the Trib Live postgame show or halftime show as well. All that and more coming up next. You are listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football. It's our ITT halftime show on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM and the Trib Live Sports Network.
I'm with the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict. Back in the booth broadcasting the Hawks. How good does that feel?
Mark, I'll tell you what, I can't wait. It is about time that I get back there.
And we'd like to invite your business to join
.iupstore.com.
This is the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, inviting you to follow the Hawks home and away on U92.5 FM and at U92radio.com. Start your Saturday game day with another Indiana County tradition, the Luther Ford High School Coaches Corner Show, every Saturday morning on WDAD AM 1450, 100.3 FM, and on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. since 1969. Luther Ford's High School Coaches Corner, every Saturday from 8 to 10 on WPIAL.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, with some exciting news. I'd like to invite you to join me and IUP football coach Paul Tortorella every Monday night at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn for Hawk Talk with the coach. Hawk Talk will be on the air from 6 to 7 p.m. every Monday on U92.5 and video streamed as well. But the real key will be for IUP fans to stop by to meet the coach, staff, and team members, maybe even grab a beverage or dinner. Join us every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn, Wayne Avenue in Indiana for Hawk Talk.
I'm Shannon Lutniskus. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
I'm with the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict. And Jack, finally, you will be back in the booth broadcasting the Hawks. How good does that feel?
Oh, Mark, I'll tell you what, I can't wait. It is about time that I get back there.
And we'd like to invite your business to join our Hawks Booster Club.
That's right, back the best, the IUP Crimson Hawks, and help us sponsor the games for thousands of listeners on air and online. Check out the Crimson Hawks Sports Booster Plan, which is attached.
The Co-op store has the largest selection of IUP gifts and apparel. The Co-op is always there with its convenient location and hours. The Co-op store has been serving IUP and the Indiana community since 1933, and all profits are returned to the students through campus programs and activities. The Co-op has all your campus needs from the dorm to the classroom. Visit us online at www.iupstore.com.
This is the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, inviting you to follow the Hawks home and away on U92.5 FM and at U92radio.com. Start your Saturday game day with another Indiana County tradition, the Luther Ford High School Coaches Corner Show, every Saturday morning on WDAD AM 1450, 100.3 FM, and on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Since 1969, Luther Ford's High School Coaches Corner, every Saturday from 8 to 10 on WDAD.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all of our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them on and off the field. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, with some exciting news. I'd like to invite you to join me and IUP football coach Paul Tortorella every Monday night at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn for Hawk Talk with the coach. Hawk Talk will be on the air from 6 to 7 p.m. every Monday on U92.5 and video streamed as well. But the real key will be for IUP fans to stop by to meet the coach, staff, and team members, maybe even grab a beverage or dinner. Join us every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn, Wayne Avenue in Indiana for Hawk Talk.
I'm Shannon Lipniskis. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all of our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them on and off the field. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this
after the field goal attempt was good by Plum. Indiana went 3 and out of their next possession. Plum then went 3 and out on their next possession, but on the punt attempt, the ball was snapped over the head of the punter and was recovered, and Indiana had the football at their own 1 yard line. Devin Flynn punched it in in one play. Extra point was good. 7-3 was Indiana. But then back and forth yet again, and special teams were a problem for the Little Indians. 76-yard kick return for a touchdown by Eric Moore. That extra point was good. It was now 10-7 Plum. Then Indiana put together a 12-play, 71-yard drive that took 5.5 minutes off the clock, and it resulted in another Devin Flint touchdown for the night. The extra point was missed. It was now 13-10. Plum then pushed it forward as they took it 3 plays, and it helped by a 43-yard run, then a 23-yard touchdown pass, and Plum pushes it back into the end zone, so back and forth yet again, and Plum now has a 17-13 lead. Then Indiana, quick strikes by Plum, long drives by the Little Indians, 14 plays, almost 6 minutes, 77 yards. Devin Flint touchdown run made it 19-17 after the extra point was blocked, and we thought really we were going to go into the end, the halftime with that score, not 19-17, because we after that Plum had the football, ran only 3 plays, and then fumbled the football with about 5.5 minutes left to go in the half. So Indiana did recover it at the 32-yard line of the Mustangs and took it 10 plays and 32 yards. Took 3 minutes, 17 seconds off the clock. Another Devin Flint touchdown, 4 in the half for Devin Flint. And then a 2-point conversion attempt was good by Corbin Wilson. It was 27-17, and really with 13 seconds left, that's when we thought we were going to go in the halftime with a 10-point lead for the Little Indians. But everybody was saying, don't let them return the kickoff. And what happened? Logan Brooks takes it 70 yards for a kick return. Extra point is good, 27-24. So that's our game recap. 3 huge special teams miscues by the Little Indians. One by the Mustangs, where that certainly helped Indiana. But either way, Indiana has really dominated, as you'll see in the quick stats coming up.
Yeah, and really, Mark, to emphasize the point, if I told you that we're going to give up 2 touchdowns in the kicking game, and we're going to fumble an opening kickoff, and they're going to get points out of it, you would think we'd be losing at Indiana would be losing at halftime, but they hold a 3-point lead. That shows you kind of how dominant their offense has been. Yeah, and their defense really at times forcing a turnover and a couple of 3-and-outs. But we'll take a look at those First Commonwealth Bank quick stats and more when we come back. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on the ITT Halftime Show on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network. If you can run that break, send it back to us. We'll do the quick stats, and then we'll try to run that last break pretty quickly because we're running out of time. I know they're going to put at least 3 minutes back on the clock, but we're running short on time. So we'll do the quick stats, which we don't have a ton of them, but they're pretty eye-opening, and then we'll try to just talk through it the rest of the way. Yes, that's okay. No, we're done. Don't worry about that. Yeah, take that off. Send it back to us. We'll do the quick stats, and we'll send it right back to you for the last break. Boy, Marion Center's losing. I'm so shocked by that. Yeah, they're getting smacked. They thought they were going to be able to.
I thought they would too.
Yeah.
Homer Center's dominating West Shamokin too.
That's surprising.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend...
Yeah, Indiana had 174 total yards. Plum had 84. Indiana had 30 rushes for 135 yards. Plum had 8 rushes for 61 yards. Passing, Indiana's 3 for 4 for 39 yards. Plum is 2 for 4 for 23. The leading rushers for Indiana are Corbin Wilson with 5 carries for 58 yards. Devin Flynn had 17 carries, 42 yards, but Devin had 4 touchdowns. The record for most touchdowns in a game is 5, so we're going to keep an eye on that as we move forward. But that tells it. But the key stat that we don't see is the special team stats.
And we'll talk about that more when we come back. And we're going to have the opening kickoff. Plum will receive the opening kickoff, so it should be interesting. When we come back, we'll have the second half. Indiana leading 27-24 at the half. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football, AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, with some exciting news. I'd like to invite you to join me and IUP football coach Paul Tortorella every Monday night at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn for Hawk Talk with the coach. Hawk Talk will be on the air from 6 to 7 p.m. every Monday on U92.5 and video streamed as well. But the real key will be for IUP fans to stop by to meet the coach, staff, and team members, maybe even grab a beverage or dinner. Join us every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn, Wayne Avenue in Indiana for Hawk Talk.
I'm Shannon Lipniskis. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
A field goal, and then 2 kick returns for touchdowns by Plum. They have a chance for another one here as Indiana will get set to kick off. We'll see what adjustments they make. And it's been the up guys, not all the deep guys, as we get set for the opening kick. And it's going to be basically an onside attempt at a kick, and the ball is going to be recovered by Plum. I don't know how great the strategy is there. I mean, you're giving them tremendous field position at about the almost midfield.
Right.
I get it, you're keeping the football away, but you're almost living in your fears at this point in time where you don't want to kick the ball deep and allow any one of those guys to try to return it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the catch-22. You know, you're trying to make them go the distance, but you got to get it a little deeper than that, or you'd like to try to get a little deeper than that.
Now, they tried early on. Now we got quads to the left. Here is a wide receiver screen. The ball is going to be caught by Brooks Logan, who's going to take it across midfield. Going to pick
Brooks.
up Logan Brooks. Yeah. I've done that a couple times tonight.
Isaac Nygren came over from his linebacker position, did a really nice job making the tackle there on that. You know, they just ran like they had 4 receivers in like a diamond and just threw it right out to him.
But there is a penalty on the play, so they are going to push this one back. And I believe that's just a 5-yard variety that they they call the procedure call. So either way, that's the first time we've seen that quad look for Plum tonight.
Well, it's clear. I think Plum's going to try to get the ball out on the perimeter to their playmakers.
Two receivers right, one split the left. Moore, the lone setback, he's going to get the handoff up the middle. Indiana is right there to meet him near the line of scrimmage, and they're going to drop Eric Moore for no gain.
Yeah, you got Alec Clark in there, and let's see, Jake McCracken.
So good stop by Indiana on that 1st and 15. The ball is placed in the Plum 43-yard line. Again, Indiana with a 27-24 lead here as we just get started here in the second half. But here is where Plum can be dangerous. You know they're going to try to get this one to the outside in some way, and most of their scores or their big plays, kick returns and otherwise, have come on around the outside. Trips right, one receiver left, sidecar is Moore. Franzi drops back to pass. He looks to try to hit the little hit, hook and lateral as Moore is going to get the lateral, and he's going to take it all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Eric Moore. Wow. The speed of that young man as he took the, it was a quick little hook pass as we look at the replay here. As Franzi takes the throw, hits it to Logan, and Logan immediately pitches it back to Moore, who takes it all the way from that point.
Both, you know, the cornerback, and they both went to the initial receiver, and Moore was.
Oh, and the extra point's no good as it hits off the bar, but still 30-27. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll talk more about this when we return. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network. I wanted you to run that in first bank spot, but we'll just do two here.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
Plays, 52 yards a minute, 30 seconds, a hook and lateral play from Franzi to Logan to Moore. Here's Indiana on the kick return here as they take it across the 30-yard line. And the Little Indians trailing now 30-27, so it just seems like Plum is a little bit in their head. They kick that onside kick and give Plum great field position to start the second half. And then a couple plays later, they run that hook and lateral play to perfection.
Mark, as we've said, it's the big plays. Indiana has to eliminate giving up those big plays, and Plum is just, they're dialing them up right now, and they're feeling it. You know, the kickoff led them back in the game. Indiana led by 10 points with 13 seconds to go in that first half, and now they're trailing by 3.
On the 30-yard line, here is Indiana, and Flint is going to make one guy miss. He's going to stay on his feet. That's a nice run because it looked like he was going to be dropped in the backfield. Instead, he picks up about 5 or 6 yards, and this is a good time for Indiana's offense to put together one of those nice long drives to try to get that momentum back a little bit.
Yeah, that's what Indiana's offense needs to do here. Just be methodical, and just move the ball like they've done all night.
And really, it's just coach needs to keep reminding them, be patient. We've got lots of time left, and we're only trailing by 3. Here is Flint. He's going to keep the football up the middle. He's got an opening. Crosses midfield. He's going to stay on his feet and finally runs out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Nice run by Devin Flint that time, and you saw Wilson coming in motion. I think the defense keyed on him, and it allowed Flint to be able to cut the football up.
Yep, Zach Harrington kick out block, and Devin just found a little seam.
Outside backer looked like he was going towards Wilson, and Devin found his way upfield. So now the ball down at the 43-yard line. Football is going to be given to Wilson as he takes it on the left side. Not a lot of running room there. Injured player. We're going to take a quick 60-second timeout, and we'll be right back after this.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all of our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them on and off the field. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Down and 8 now as the Westrick has helped off the field for the Plum Mustangs. Indiana has the ball on the Plum 41-yard line. Second down and 8. Here is Flint, who's going to take it around the left-hand side. He's going to look for some running room. Not much there. Plum is right there to bring him down.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to go inside like he normally does, but it was bottled up. So he tried to break it outside, and there just really wasn't a whole lot there. I'm not sure if he got anything.
I don't know if he got anything on that. So
maybe a yard, half a yard. I think it'll bring up third and they're saying 3rd and 6 on the 40.
So here we go. Big play here for Indiana on the 40-yard line. Man in motion. They had 4 penalties against Plum in that first half, and now Plum brings everybody up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they have nobody back deep.
Now they're dropping the guys back a little bit. Here is McFarland going to take the pitch in motion. He's looking for some running room. Breaks one tackle, breaks another one. Oh, I think that little cut move he tried to make slowed him down enough instead of trying to just run forward and allow his momentum to take him. Still may not have picked up the first, but either way, now he's looking at 4th down and 4. So he looked like he was trying to stop and allow one of the defenders to get by him, but it allowed the rest of the defense to catch up to him.
Yeah, they just weren't able to get a free run like they've been, so this is a big 4th down here.
There's McFarland in motion again, and
Plum
they're running that freeze play a little bit too much right now too. They did a perfect mix in that first half. Here is Wilson in motion. He's going to get the pitch. Boy, Plum is ready for that one, and I think they went to the well one too many times. Seemed like as soon as he went in motion, everybody knew he was going to get that football. Stop him in the backfield. Plum takes over on downs, and not a good series that time. After a nice run by Flint, Indiana just stalls. Ball is going to be placed at about the, he's going to lose about 2 yards in the play. So either way, Plum is going to take the football over with 7:56, and it's important right now for that Indiana defense to step up. As Plum takes it over on their own 40-yard line, 7:56 left to go. Plum now leading 30 to 27. Trips left, and Plum's going to jump. It's a problem with Indiana when they're faced with those 3rd and long, 4th and long situations.
Yeah, I mean,
they don't have a lot of variety there that they've been able to run, and I think everybody was watching for that Wilson run, and Plum had 3 guys over there.
Yeah, and the linebacker did a really good job of flowing to it. There just was one guy that they couldn't get blocked.
1st and 15 now, back to the 35-yard line. Ball is snapped over the head. Franzie's going to pick the football up. He's going to be hit, though, and dropped in the backfield. A huge loss.
Owen Clifford, I believe, on that tackle.
Ball was over the head of Sean Franzie. He went back to pick it up, and I think Clifford got a hand on him and just grabbed him by the jersey and threw him down. Either way, the ball is back to the 15-yard line. So it went from the 35 to the 15, a 20-yard loss on the play. And we'll see the replay here if you're watching WDAD's Facebook page. He's going to get the football, and that is Owen Clifford.
Nice job of just bringing him down.
Didn't allow him to get away. Boy, you don't have a whole lot of plays for 2nd and 35 from their own 15-yard line. Here is Franzie as he rolls out to the left-hand side. He's looking for some running room. He fumbles the football in the backfield. Plum looks like they fall on it, but it's back at their 4-yard line.
Oh, Jake McCracken had a chance.
Franzie was just kind of switching the ball from one hand to the other as he was rolling and trying to set up. It just looked like it slipped out of his hands.
Yeah, it almost looked like he was looking to throw it back across the field. And then it slipped out of his hand, and Jake McCracken's right there to bring him down, and the mad dash is on.
And it looks like Franzie's still down on the field. He is he slipped there as McCracken tackled him. And we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout here as we sort this out. But either way, Plum facing a 3rd and forever from their own 5-yard line. 6:47 left to go. Plum leading 30-27. Back after this.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
At IRMC, we have all of the...
I don't know if he looks like, was it an arm or a leg? It looks like he's limping, but he's holding his arm a little rough as well. Either way, he is going to be off the field here, so their starting quarterback is out. It's 3rd and 45 from the 5-yard line. A couple of big plays by Indiana and a couple miscues by Plum. They have trips to the right here. We'll see who their new quarterback is.
Santino Saccone, and
they're going to give it to Moore, who's going to find a little bit of running room, but Indiana is going to ride him down after he crosses the 20, maybe to the 21-yard line. So he is going to pick up about 16, but that's nearly not enough for the 45 that they needed. And Indiana is going to get the football back on the punt return. So a penalty, a snap over the head for a 20-yard loss, and then a fumble for 10 yards.
Their long snapper's been erratic, so maybe we can get something else going here.
So we'll see what happens here as the long snapper is good here. The punt is up in the air. The ball is going to bounce at about the, it takes a good Plum bounce all the way down about the 35-yard line.
That's when you really hope they come up and catch, because that roll was about a 15-yard roll in field position for Plum. But a good stop by the Indiana defense.
And really the question here for Plum is going to be what the status is of the quarterback, because their starting quarterback is Sean Franzie, who is now hobbled and looked in pretty rough shape.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster.
5-yard line of Indiana, the ball is going to be faked. Here is Flint, going to fire it down the field. He's got an open receiver. That is Corbin Wilson down to the 30 and near the 26-yard line. They're going to place him down at about the 29, I think. But that fake pitch, bullet pass that time by Devin Flint, hits Corbin Wilson.
You see the linebackers for Plum just crashing towards the line of scrimmage, and Corbin is way behind him, and Devin put it right on him. Great play.
41-yard pass play? Is that what we got here? Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, 41-yard pass play. So Flint to Wilson. Down at the 29-yard line. Here is Flint. He's going to fake it. He's running up the middle. Now he's got some momentum as he crosses the 20 into the red zone. So Indiana, that big stop. Maybe it's the injury. Maybe it's the big defensive stop by the Little Indians. Either way, they're on the move right now, and looks like they got a little bit of pep in their step finally in this second half. First down and 10.
Good job
on the 18-yard line.
Good job by Adam Clark to clear that hole that time for Devin.
11-yard gain down to the 18 for Flint. He's going to fake it. He's going to run it across the 10-yard line down to the 5-yard line, and he's going to take it for a first down, and we're going to be looking at first and goal here near the 5-yard line for the Little Indians. And good blocking again.
Again, Indiana did a great job. Garrison Doherty sealed the edge, and Devin just came right around.
These replays are nice to watch here, as you see. Yeah, you're right there. Doherty sealed the edge. Here comes McFarland.
And there comes McFarland leading.
He's going to take it down. They're going to place it at the 7-yard line, so another 11-yard pickup here. First and goal from the 7. Give is going to be up the middle to Harrington, who's going to try to fight his way down to about the 3. So Zach's going to get about 4 yards. We have 4:19 left to go in the third. Indiana is trailing 30-27, and really a lot of this second, other than that last defensive stand by Indiana, this half has been a lot of the Plum Mustangs, but Indiana's found a little bit of momentum here. Second down and goal from the 4.
They tried to freeze again, and no dice.
Indiana trying to go back on top here in this football game. 2 receivers split left. The give is going to be up the middle to Harrington, fighting his way into the end zone. Did he make it? Touchdown, Zach Harrington.
That was a great job. Zach got to about the 1-yard line and just extended the ball over the line. Great job. Let's see it. Yep. Adam Clark gets a good down block, and Zach just slid right behind him.
Big extra point here as well, as they've missed a couple, and they are going to go for the field goal attempt. So they are up 33-30. This would put them up by 4. We know Plum can kick the field goal, as they had a couple here. Or at least the one. But another, boy, almost blocked again. They're getting around the edge easily.
Yeah, they're...
So another blocked extra point. But it is Indiana back on top, 33-30. Special teams continue to be a question mark, though, for the Little Indians, as we're going to get set for another kickoff. Here, when we return, 3:46 left to go in the third quarter. Indiana High, Little Indian football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow.
4-yard touchdown run. Here is a squib kick up the middle. Indiana has a chance at this fall. Do they come away with the football? We'll see. I don't know who came up with it. Boy, Indiana had it in their hands. We'll see who they ends up coming up with the football. Looks like it's going to be Plum. But boy, Indiana had a great chance. As we look at this is their best chance that they've had at one of these squib kits. It goes over, bounces over the head of the up men. And oh, Indiana had it in their arms. 2 of their guys had it in their hands and just lost the football. And now Plum will take it over at the 42-yard line with 3:42 to go. Now it's interesting that Sean Franzi's still on the sideline, so they are going to have a new quarterback here in.
That's Santino Saccone. He is a 6', 170-pound junior.
So it's going to be a wide receiver screen. Nothing else really changes here. A nice move that time as they're going to get a first down. As Saccone looks like he hits Logan again. So Logan Brooks gets the wide receiver screen. He's been dangerous out there as he gets the football and just makes a quick cut inside, or outside, excuse me, around the blocker. And Indiana has got to do a better job. But there's a flag on the play.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't see it. I, even on the replay, did not see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. So Indiana will take it, that's for sure.
And so they're going to call, I believe it's a holding call, but because it's a spot foul, it's going to push them back only 7 yards either way.
17.
Indiana's got to find a way to minimize that. The trips left here for Saccone.
Coming right out.
And he's going to go right again to Brooks. Brooks has some running room again as he's going to be brought down this time, though.
Good job
Good
by
overthrow
Nygren.
tackle.
Good job by Nygren.
Still a pretty good game, though, as picks up about almost 10 yards, 9 yards in the play. So you got to keep an eye out for Logan Brooks, who has been at a kick return for a touchdown, but he's also gotten these wide receiver screens that have posed some problems.
Yeah, I'll say this on that play, though. Devin Flint at the corner did a good job of forcing Brooks inside so the linebackers could make a play.
2nd and 8 from the 44. Trips right. Ball is going to be given this time to Myers up the middle.
Good job.
I'm sorry, Moore. Eric Moore who gets the football, and he's going to be swallowed up there after the minimal gain.
Looked like Garrison Doherty was in on that, Nygren, and also McCracken on that tackle.
So Santino Saccone now comes in for the Sean Franzi, who is the quarterback. 3rd down and 7 now from the 45-yard line. This is a pretty big play for both teams. Spread formation. Moore, the lone setback. Here's Saccone calling the signals. Drops back to pass. He's got a lot of time. He's going to fire it over the middle, and I think that is where you have a difficult time with a young quarterback who's been thrown into that situation. You're not throwing a screen. You're having to make a read and throw a deep ball, and there was nobody home across the middle. Actually, everybody was going deep. So just a bad read that time, or miscommunication with your receivers, incomplete pass, and a punt coming up. Indiana's not going to be feel too sorry for anybody who's facing quarterback issues.
No, I don't think so.
4th and 7 now from the 45. Here is the punt. High punt. Going to be fielded, and it's going to be bobbled by Indiana. They are going to fall on top of it. Oh, my.
Boy, did Indiana get lucky there.
And just, again, special teams issues. They get away with this one, but it was just a very high punt. Fielded by Indiana at about the 25-yard line. And
it just went right through Devin's hands, and luckily Blake Hodak was there to fall on that football.
And my goodness, the ball is going to be placed now at about the 20-yard line. So Indiana's 20-yard line with 1:50 left to go. Indiana leads 33-30. This would be a big drive here to come away with points for the Little Indians, but got to stop making the mistakes as well.
By Plum.
Timeout. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout as well and come back with Indiana starting this drive out. 1st and 10. They're leading 33-30. 1:50 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Back after this.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack.
I'm Shannon Lutniskis. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends.
Indiana's the ball back. Let's see what they do on offense.
Here's going to be Flint. Quarterback draw as he cuts it across the 20, picks up a couple of yards. They've done a pretty good mix, though. Really, other than I thought one drive they were a little bit predictable, but other than that, they've really done a pretty good mix of the quarterback draw and mixing it up with some of those outside runs, and it has been effective. And Devin's thrown the ball pretty well tonight as well.
Yeah, and that really opened things up as far as giving them some space. Now look to go back to those tosses, I think, at some point here.
2nd down and 8. Split receivers to the left, or 2 receivers to the left, and Flint are going to be a little bit of an option play this time to Wilson, but boy, Plum is right there in the backfield. Great read that time by Moore, who was in the backfield. I believe that was Eric Moore who was there just waiting. So it looked like that was the first time I've seen them run that option play.
Yeah, and really against the team with Plum's team speed, it's a little slower developing, and it gives Plum enough time to respond. So,
and this is a situation Indiana does not want to be in, where they're not necessarily a 3rd and long type of team, but they have the capability to break the big play. 32 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, but they're facing a 3rd and 11 here is Indiana. Receivers left and right. Here's Wilson coming in motion, and Flint is going to have it, and looked like he was trying to do that option play again where he had Wilson running behind him, but that wasn't there, and the run wasn't there, and they're going to be punting it away after a 3 and out, and that was not a good series for the offense, certainly not what they needed.
No, Plum did a good job there. I mean, Plum now had to get a stop, and they got their stop. And that's going to take us to the 4th quarter.
So Indiana, 33-30 leads. Stay with us. This is going to be a nail-biter going down to the wire here as Indiana holds the lead going into the 4th quarter.
I'm Shannon Lipniskis. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
They have 2 guys back. It looks like Samo Pitts and Logan Brooks.
Brooks has been a thorn in the side of the Little Indians tonight, both at the receiver position and on special teams. So Indiana 4th and 8 from their own 22-yard line, and they're going to run a fake, and the ball is going to be caught. Indiana's going to get a first down after that fake punt.
Anthony Kowchuk on the reception. Boy, what a gutsy call for Indiana on the trickeration. Jake McCracken.
Wow.
They snap it to Jake, and he throws it out here to Anthony Kowchuk. Wow, what a gutsy call by Coach Oberdorf.
They faked the punt where they acted as if it was going over the head of the punter, McCracken.
Sorry about that.
So a 22-yard gain from, don't think I'm going to say this again, McCracken to Kowchuk.
McCracken was a junior high quarterback, and he was a quarterback at Pee Wee, so he's thrown passes before.
Well, that was a nice ball, too. He threw to Kowchuk, and Kowchuk was wide open. 20-yard pickup, first down. That's what the Little Indians needed here, is the ball is going to be carried by Harrington here, and still not a whole lot of room up the middle. What a play. What a gutsy call there, and that's really what the doctor ordered.
Backed up in your own end. That is a very gutsy call by Coach Oberdorf.
Jake McCracken to Kowchuk, and that's no pickup. Harrington on the carry doesn't get anything, so second down and 10. Indiana's going to want to get a good run here as the ball is going to be pitched to McFarland. He cuts it up the middle. He's going to find some running room as he picks his way through the defense, picks it up near the first down marker.
It's
good run by Liam McFarland.
It's going to be about a yard short, but that was a really strong run by Liam McFarland.
There wasn't a lot of running room, but he followed his blockers perfectly.
Yep, you had Adam Clark out there. You know, Owen Clifford, Corbin Wilson with a big block.
And he got 9 yards, and they needed a big run there to be able to set up a third and short. Those third and longs have not been kind to the Little Indians tonight. 10:30 left to go here in a running clock.
And again, I think this is 4-down territory for Indiana given their special teams woes tonight.
Ball's now in Plum territory on the 49-yard line. A give is going to be to Flint. He's going to take it up the middle, and he's going to take it, looks like for a first down. Picks up 2. He needed only 1. So Devin Flint, remind you, he is 1 touchdown away from tying the school record for touchdowns in a game. He got 4 in the first half. I'm sure he'd love to get another one here to start the fourth quarter with the Indiana leading 33-30, approaching 10 minutes to go in the game. But the Little Indians, the offense has had very long drives here tonight. They need another one here.
Yeah, let's see. Do they have a 9-minute drive or a 10-minute drive in them here?
Pitch is going to be to Wilson this time. He's going to drive away from one defender, but can't get away from many more. Just too many guys there. And Plum's team speed really is on display here tonight. It's taken a lot of work for these runners, even on the outside, to be able to pick up anything. And it almost takes perfect blocking to be able to navigate through that 1-yard gain.
Yeah, and you see Eric Moore for Plum. We talk about the speed. You know,
he's dangerous.
He just really came up and made a nice play. And what's Coach O have to answer now?
If they feel confident with the play action, you are seeing the cornerbacks. Everybody's cheating up as we're looking at second down and 9 here. Wilson in motion. Flint going to fake the. Looking for the draw, but again, there's nothing there. Plum is just ready for that one right away, and now the play action doesn't seem to work, so you're going to have to do something, pull out your bag of tricks. Third down and 9 after no gain.
Boy, the Plum sideline is really upset about something. I'm not sure what, but their coaches are jumping up and down.
They've been running on the field a lot in this game, and that's not the first time I've seen that tonight, but no gain on the play, so. Third down and 9 from the Plum 46-yard line. 8:30 left to go in this game. Indiana's going to need to pick up something here if they want to go for it here on fourth down.
Yeah, and you know they need to get about 6 yards here to even have a chance to go for this.
Receivers split left and right. Here is Wilson coming in motion. Flint is going to fake it. He's going to fire it, try to pass the football, and the ball is going to be tipped into the air and incomplete. Thought Devin might have space to run that, but Plum closing in on him pretty quickly, and he was looking for Harrington again. Had the ball not been tipped, Harrington was hit there, and that could have been an interference, but with the tip ball, that's not going to be called.
Yep, number 5 came over there and made a nice play. That's Darian Nelson. So now Indiana will punt this ball away.
So incomplete pass, and Indiana will punt it away. It was a long drive, 8:07 left to go in this game. And I don't think you're going to see another fake here.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Indiana trying to get their players back on the field. 3 seconds left to go on the play clock, so time is running out. Indiana's going to have to call timeout, and they do. So we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds, and we'll face this Indiana fourth down punt, or at least punt attempt, with the Little Indians leading 33-30, 8:07 left.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great...
Back with a punt attempt, 4th down and 9 for the Little Indians. Low snap. The punt is going to be off, though, and he does get a good punt off as it's going to bounce at the 20. Take a Little Indians roll down about the 16-yard line. That's where the Plum Mustangs are going to take over. So, again, some pressure in there, but they got the punt off, and Plum is going to take it over at their own 16-yard line.
And Indiana has to get a stop here and try to get the ball back now. I mean, you know, you don't want to give Plum any momentum.
So Plum now on their own 16-yard line. 7:57 left to go in this football game. Indiana with a 3-point lead. Indiana's defense has been good tonight. Have given up a couple of big plays as Plum has some definitely some speedy athletes. They lost their quarterback, and now they got
too many guys
in
the huddle with 12 men. So that'll back them up.
So Sean Franzi, who is the Plum starting quarterback, the sophomore, has been replaced by Santino Saccone, who Franzi injured a couple of series ago in this half. 1st down and 15. Here is Saccone. Fakes the handoff. Fires it deep down the field. He's got an open man. That ball is going to be caught into the open field for Plum. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Boy,
Samo Pitts. Goodness gracious.
So Indiana running stride for stride, but the Samo Pitts has definitely got some size as he's 6'4", and he used that frame to make that catch. And you can see just defender was right there, but Pitts has that size advantage, and clearly that was a difference there as he makes the catch and takes it 85 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, Josiah Johnson made a play on the ball. He was right with him, missed the ball, missed the tackle. And away off to the races goes Pitts.
And at that point in time, you either got to tackle the receiver to get the interference call, but you can't give up that.
Offsides.
Big plays have plagued the Little Indians tonight. I mean, they have been terrible. have been really rough when it comes to the big plays. On special teams have been an adventure for them tonight. Defense has been solid, but they have given up a couple of the big plays, and that's been
the speed, and that's what Coach Overgore talked about. The speed and the athleticism. Indiana has a chance, though. I mean, yeah, they got to respond now.
Well, the extra point is good. So that quick touchdown strike, 85 yards in one play. Actually, 2 plays if you count the penalty. So just 14 seconds. We'll be back with a kickoff and see what this Little Indians offense can do to respond. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
To the Plum Mustangs, we're going to kick it back to the Indiana High Little Indians. It's going to be the up man, I believe Brocious takes the carry, or the receives the kickoff to about the 30-yard line. So Indiana's offense now definitely are going to have to put something together. They needed a good drive that last time, and that having to punt that ball away proved not to be a good thing for the Little Indians. And now with 70 yards in front of them, they need that 70 yards to take the lead back.
Yeah, but they got plenty of time. They don't need to rush. They need to just run their offense and start making a couple plays.
1st and 10. Ball is going to be faked, and it's going to be given to Corbin Wilson, who's going to find some running room across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And that's what they've missed a little bit, are the counter plays. You know, we've seen a lot of those quarterback draws, but Plum has really been on top of that. And now they're watching for the pitches, and a good play call here to mix it up as they run the counter to Wilson, who's able to pick up 6.
Yeah, it was a really nice job there by Indiana's offensive line to clear that hole. Let's see what we can get here now.
2nd and 4. 7:05 left to go in the game. Now it's going to be pitched to McFarland. He's going to have a little bit of running room as he looks to cross that line. He does get the 1st down and more as he crosses the 40 to 45-yard line. And
there's going to be a hold on Indiana.
So it looks like we do have a
nope, they didn't call
first down. Looked like I saw something there, too, that they might have been able to call, but
yeah, right
there. We do see one on the instant replay. Thankfully, in this case, that the officials don't have access to that.
Yeah.
So it goes to the 36-yard line.
So Indiana's
the 46, excuse me. So McFarland has it. Now it's going to be the keeper by Flint, who's going to have some running room as he's going to pick up a 1st down and run it out of bounds. And when you get those other guys running the football effectively, that allows the opening for Devin Flint.
It opens everything else up for the Little Indians. And that was a good job blocking by the offensive line. Corbin Wilson downfield blocking.
13-yard pickup.
McFarland blocking downfield.
So Devin Flint gets down to the 41-yard line, so a 13-yard pickup. 1st and 10 now, Indiana in Plum territory. Here's McFarland in motion. Flint's going to run the similar play at least, with McFarland going in motion. He's going to pick up about 1. Boy, a lot of contact after the whistle there, but they are not going to call that, especially in this tight of a game. So 1-yard pickup by Devin. 2nd and 9 here. Ball now on the 40-yard line.
You know, this is a good spot on the field where Indiana maybe take a shot with a pass. You know, they've had some good success with running the bootlegs, and
they are getting those corners and linebacker. Everybody is just cheating up every run. You run a play action, you might be able to find an opening again. This time it's going to go to Wilson as he's looking to run. He's looking to get the edge. He does pick up a couple of yards, but not a whole lot more as they push him right into the bench. And Corbin has a seat and then gets right back up and goes right back to the huddle.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and about 6?
Yes. So it looks like he picked up about 3. And they're trying to just outrun Plum to that sideline and not working real effectively here as Wilson's going to do the freeze play. Receivers split to the left, 1 to the right as well.
Indiana's definitely in 4-down territory here, so you want to get about, half of this anyway.
Ball is going to be given up the middle to Harrington. He's going to keep his feet moving. He's going to find his way and get a 1st down across the 30-yard line.
Boy, does he run so physical.
We haven't called his name. They have faked the handoff to him and not given it to him in quite a while. And Zach, a lot of pent-up frustration there as he just plows through a couple of guys.
The initial penetration and just kept his feet moving and picked up that 1st down.
So Indiana, that ball was on the needed to get to the 31. He got to the 28. And the give is going to be to again. What a big run that time by Harrington.
Ben Cochran with a good block up front that just freed him, and number 69 for Indiana made a nice block.
So I was trying to get some of my stats down here. Is a 12-yard pickup for Zach Harrington. Another first down for the Little Indians, and the give is going to be again up the middle. And it picks up a nice good run again, this time for about 4 or 5 yards. Kid feeding the young man, and he's haven't called his name in a while, but now we've called it for 3 straight big carries. That's a 4-yard pickup there, second down and 6 now as the ball is all the way down to the Plum 11-yard line. Indiana may want to slow this down a little bit. As McFarland goes in motion, he's going to get the pitch. They do seal the edge. Here goes Liam McFarland into the end zone for an Indiana High touchdown.
Wow, what a good play by Indiana. Are they saying he stepped out of bounds? What are they saying here, Mark? Or are they saying there's a flag?
I did not see a flag. We're looking on the replay here. It does not look like he stepped out of bounds at all. Nope, it's a good touchdown.
Touchdown, okay.
So, and Indiana is going to go for 2 now. They are up 39-37. So a 2-point conversion would put them up by 4. So that would eliminate the field goal attempt. Still 4:20 left to go in this football game, so a lot of time left for Plum. Here goes Flint. Fakes the handoff, quarterback draw, nothing doing, so the extra 2 points is no good. Either way, it was going to come down to this. The Indiana High defense needs another big stop against this Mustangs high-powered offense. 4:20 left to go in the game. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout, and we'll come back right after this. You are listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
Wait a minute. They're saying that he stepped out of bounds. We got to bring this back.
Oh, keep it right here. So we are back, and so they are saying that he stepped out of bounds?
Yeah, they're not. They didn't.
So that wasn't a 2-point conversion attempt.
No, that was a first down run.
So he only got 9 yards in the play, and then Flint only had to. So Flint ran it for, wow. So okay. So we apologize. We are back here, and now it's 3rd down and goal from the 1-yard line. So boy, miscommunication here as Flint is going to try to push it forward. And Devin looks like he had the touchdown here.
They didn't give it to him.
But they did not give it to him on 3rd down. 3:25 left to go. Let's see if we can get a replay here. Boy, it looked like he had that, he had crossed the line. That nose of the football just a few inches away, and we're facing a 4th down.
Wow, they had the press box. They had changed the score. We all up here thought Indiana had scored.
The officials are on, boy, the coaches again on the field.
Their coach is in the middle of the field.
Yeah,
Why
I mean, you can't. He ran out in the middle of the field to call that timeout, and as I said, he's been on the field a lot tonight. They have not called it either way. Big play, Indiana facing a 4th and goal from the 1-yard line, trailing by 4. We'll have that's play when we return. 30 seconds. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Here is Flint pushing his way up the middle. Boy, it looked like he got in there. Indiana High is saying he's gotten in. How can the officials not roll anything yet?
The signal?
Now they roll it.
Man, oh, day. Boy, they really waited to get into that scrum. Devin had a good push.
Even the Plum sideline was indicated like it was a touchdown, and then the officials waited forever. And we'll look here at the instant replay as Flint takes it in. He gets a big push. Yeah, clearly he got over that line, and I don't know. Officials saw that. That was a really.
Zach Harrington really gave Devin a good push.
So now we are going to have them go for two, which we thought they went for earlier, and was not the case. But this has been a crazy drive, and not a great job from the officiating crew of communicating what's going on either. So a two-point conversion attempt with Indiana now leading by 2. The pitch is going to be to McFarland. What a cut inside as he gets into the end zone.
Great job by Liam McFarland. You know, he had to cut that in because they took away the outside, and Liam just put his foot in the ground and made a great play. Let's see who made the block here. I'm going to guess Corbin Wilson.
But a great cutback inside by Indiana. And we'll see the replay here. I'll tell you what, we'll talk about this when we return. Quick 30-second timeout. Indiana now at the 41-37 lead. 2:50 to go in this game. Back after this.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all of our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics.
Kickoff here as the ball is going to be recovered here. Another squib kick by Indiana. And this one not quite as exciting as some of the kicks we've had tonight. And Plum is going to take the football over with 2:48 left to go, and they're going to have good field in front of them. You know, they're taking the ball over about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, and this is, again, it's no mystery what Plum's going to do. They're going to come out and they're going to try to throw the football. They're going to spread Indiana out, and you know they're down to one timeout, I believe, Plum. So you know they got to get first downs and keep the chains moving. Indiana's got to get a stop here.
Plum's starting quarterback is hurt. On the bench, Saccone is the backup. He's been in. He's thrown an 85-yard touchdown pass. Here's Moore on the first down carry. Nice carry there for about 7 or 8 yards. And he's been another problem for Indiana. And
yeah, tackle there by Amari Brown and Garrison Doherty on that tackle.
So 7-yard pickup there by Eric Moore sets up a 2nd down and 3 here. As 2:20 to go here on the clock. With Indiana again ahead by 4, but the Mustangs on the move right now. Defense needs a big stop. Here's Saccone. Receiver split left, 3 to the right. Give is going to be to Moore. Going to be a reverse. Here goes Logan Brooks, who's going to be hit in the backfield. He's going to spin off one tackler, but not another, as Indiana gets in the backfield and makes the stop on Logan Brooks.
Looked like Owen Clifford was in on that. Jake McCracken over there.
2-yard loss, and what a great job by the Little Indian defense to stay home. Now they're only going to give a 1-yard loss there, but Indiana could have been fooled by that they were not.
Yeah, Jake McCracken did a great job of setting the outside edge. Adam Clark's there.
3rd and 4 here. 1.5 minutes left to go in this game. The ball on the Plum 43-yard line. Indiana with a 4-point lead. Ball is going to be snapped low. Here's Saccone. He's going to fire it. He's going to throw it well out of the reach, though, of the intended receiver. And that's the one thing that, although he threw an 85-yard touchdown pass, it's also missed badly on a couple of throws. And you'd expect that with a young quarterback coming into the game in these situations.
Yeah, and with 118, Plum has to go for this down by 4.
So this is the game. I mean, Indiana makes a stop here. 4th and 4 from the 43-yard line. Plum. 2 receivers right, 2 split the left. Saccone in the shotgun. Moore in the backfield. 1:18 left to go. Here's Saccone, back to pass. He's going to hit his open receiver, though, for a first down. Crosses midfield and crosses about the 45-yard line. That was Darian Nelson, who just sat down right behind the linebackers and made that reception. Ball down to the 45-yard line now.
And then they clocked the ball.
So a 12-yard pickup there. Saccone to Nelson, and then they spike the football to stop the clock. So 2nd and 10 from the 45, 1 minute and 5 left to go in the game. Indiana again with a 4-point lead. Nice pass play that time, and Saccone made the throw that he needed to make. Trips right now, 2nd and 10. Moore, the lone setback. He's going to give it to Eric Moore. Eric is going to be hit near the line of scrimmage, and you don't break that. This is the problem. Got a lot of time going to be taken off the clock now, and it's 3rd down as he's going to be hit near the line of scrimmage.
Garrison Doherty came up, I said, mispronounced my own name, and made a great hit on Eric Moore.
3rd and 10. Boy, they moved there quickly there. I can't believe they didn't call that. Here is Saccone, who's going to be taking it up the middle. He's going to be stopped short.
He's going to keep running.
Boy, that receiver took off about a full second before that, where it sure looked like he did. So we got a timeout. We're going to keep it, I'll tell you what, we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout, and we'll be back with a huge 4th down play, another one. 34 seconds left. 4th and 4 from the 39-yard line. Indiana up by 4. Back after this.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all of our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them on and off the field. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this
from Indiana's 39-yard line, 34 seconds left to go. Huge play, maybe the play of the game. Here is Saccone in the shotgun. He drops back to pass. He's looking to run. Indiana's got him. He breaks free. 1 tackle, but not the nest.
What a play by Indiana's defense. What a play.
Indiana with a huge sack that is Garrison Doherty, who is going to finally bring him down for the sack in the backfield. The Indiana offense takes over.
Wow, what a play. I mean, good grief. He came up and just made a tackle and made the play. The quarterback, he was trying to make something happen, and Garrison stayed home and made a great tackle to save this game for the Little Indians.
So about a 2-yard loss there on the play as the Doherty tackle seals it for the Little Indians. And now they can just get in the victory formation and take a knee.
You know,
what a victory here for Indiana. This wasn't an easy.
It wasn't an easy one, Mark, but you know what? They were resilient. One of their key core values is resilience. And Coach Overdorf talked about it this week. And boy, they were down, then they came back, and what a stop they got to end that game. And that's a great section win for Indiana. So now they got 3 wins. And boy, what? They got momentum now.
This is a tremendous win for Indiana, back and forth all game. We're going to hear all about it here in our post-game show as we head to our first Commonwealth post-game show. We're going to talk with Coach Overdorf and hear from him and get some comments down on the sidelines as well, and see what happened in this football game. First Commonwealth quick stats and more. You are listening to Indiana High Little Indian football. The first Commonwealth post-game show is next. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. Member FDIC. Indiana High Little Indian football, AM 1450 WDD, 100.3 FM, the Trib Live Sports Network. Indiana 41-37 victory.
Sorry, I got a little excited.
No, that's okay. I think everybody was. Give us that spot and then run the entire end of the game break through Luther Ford Lincoln. Let's see if I can spot Doug down there. Can you hear me?
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
I'm Shannon Lipniskus. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
And boy, he's excited as the kids are.
It's pretty exciting. I want to almost go through my recap, but at this point in time, I kind of feel he's going to be coming to join us here any second, so we'll just kind of keep it here and wait to see if we can get Coach Oberdorf, because I hate well, you know what, he is going to talk with his team briefly. So let's go through this game here, at least start it, and Pat, if you could help keep an eye on Coach and make sure that if I have to stop. But Indiana won the opening coin toss, elected to receive the kickoff, fumbled the opening kickoff, gave Plum the football at the 11-yard line. Plum converted a field goal on that. Indiana then went 3 and out, and Plum went 3 and out, but on the ensuing punt attempt, the ball was snapped over the head of the punter. Indiana got the ball on the 1-yard line, and Devin Flint put it in one time for his first of many touchdowns tonight, and Indiana led 7-3. Ensuing kickoff, though, Eric Moore took it 76 yards on a kick return. Special teams were a problem for Indiana tonight. 10-7 was the Plum score, and we are going to go down live in the field. I think we are going to go live in the field with Coach Oberdorf, who is we're going to see if we can go down to him now. We'll see if he can.
It's already on the radio. Coach, can you hear us?
I got you.
Okay, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
Perfect. Well, Coach, A little bit different than your past couple of wins, but I think you'll take it nonetheless. Talk about the excitement of this victory tonight, back and forth in sectional play.
Well, first conference game against the defending conference champions. They're as athletic a team as we've played, obviously. We had trouble on special teams and in tackling them in space, but our kids just kept fighting. That street fight that we talked about in the back alley, we just kept coming.
Hey, Coach, can you do us a favor? Turn and look at the press box. This is live on, and all we're seeing is your back, and they're recording your backside. So.
I'm a little juiced up right now.
Hey, I don't blame you.
But our kids just kept fighting. It was a street fight. We just kept coming, and I think we wore them down. Comes down to a big play, 4th and 1. We were in on the toss play. He never stepped out of bounds.
Yeah.
But whatever, we had to earn it. We have to earn everything. That's what we talk about all the time. We were resilient. We made a lot of mistakes, just kept bouncing back. Just a great team effort, great school effort. Again, our student body was awesome. Fun night, great high school football game.
Coach, talk about your defense if you could. This was a very fast, athletic, big receivers. They had a lot of weapons, and you guys struggled at times, but overall made a lot of plays against a very, very good and athletic team.
We did. I mean, we gave up some plays, and that was what we told them in pregame. We're going to give some plays up. They're good. They're talented. But we got to just play the next play and forget about it. You got to have a short memory. A few too many of those big plays for my liking. But we came to win. I mean, we pulled everything out we could pull out. They're a real quality team. And, hey, a great night here in Indiana for us, and we get on to the next one with a little momentum, hopefully.
Hey, Coach, let me ask you real quick about that fake punt you called deep in your own territory, 4th and 8. That took some. That's a sign of a guy that wants to win a section football game.
Oh, you're not going to get a lot of opportunities. You know, you only get 10 of these a year. We came in and saw in the first punt that we had it. We thought we had it, and it took some coaxing by Coach Boiano to get me to pull the trigger. But I said, hey, we're here. Let's go try to win a football game. Took a little time off the clock, which helped us out, but would have liked to finish that drive right there. But, hey, great victory. I don't know what else to say. It was everybody, again, contributed. Couldn't be more proud of our kids, the way they work, the way they fight, the effort they play with. You're right. We're not always the most athletic team on the field, but our kids play with great effort, and that's a credit to my coaching staff, and proud of everybody in the organization and the program.
How big was it for your offense? When you give up those big plays, your offense comes out and will suck 5 minutes off the clock with these long drives. Where last week it was just quick strikes, and now it kind of gave you guys a chance to breathe a little bit after some of those big plays and really allowed your offense to stretch the field, move it down, take the time off the clock, and get back in the lead.
Yeah, I mean, that's what that offense is built to do, is just to grind it out. 4 yards is a win for us. We want to take time off the clock, especially against a talented team like Plum. We don't want the ball in their hands, so the best defense we have is our offense. And our kids with a young offensive line, really, guys that only have a couple games after their belt, just kept pounding them. So I think we're getting better. And like I said, just really proud of the effort, love our kids, and wow, big win for us.
I got to quickly ask about special teams, because that was a little bit of an issue tonight. What were you guys seeing out there? I know you tried some different things on the kickoffs, and I know they got weapons, but that was one of the issues that was a little bit of a problem that led to some of the big plays.
Yeah, their 4 deep guys are probably as elusive a guys as we play. I mean, number 9, I think, hurt us. 1 and 4 and 6, I don't even remember their numbers. 2, didn't want to kick it to them, so we wanted to squib the ball, but they got the ball in their hands, and we didn't cover very well and lost contain. So at halftime, I just said we're just going to onside kick. I mean, we're not even going to let them touch the ball, and really that turned into some opportunities for us and kept the ball out of their hands. But we practice special teams every week. It was disappointing to give up those big plays, but we found a way to win.
Hey, Coach, congratulations, man. That's just a great win. Now we're on the road, and we got a chance to get 2 more. So let's get in the next one.
Yeah, we just worry about the next one, but it is a big win, and yeah, Greensburg-Salem's really, really good. So we got to get ready again. So we'll enjoy it tonight, and we'll be back at it in the morning on film. So
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time tonight.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Coach Brandon Overdorf following Indiana's 41-37 victory tonight over the Plum Mustangs, and a thrilling victory, and we are going to recap this game in total. We'll come back and do that and talk about all the touchdowns and the special teams plays and everything the coach talked about here during the interview. So we'll hear, you can hear that interview tomorrow on Luther Ford's Coach's Corner right here on AM 1450 WDAD and 100.3 FM. So let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back. We'll recap the game. We'll take a look at the First Commonwealth quick stats and more. All that when we return here at the First Commonwealth Bank post-game show.
This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, with some exciting news. I'd like to invite you to join me and IUP football coach Paul Tortorella every Monday night at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn for Hawk Talk with the coach. Hawk Talk will be on the air from 6 to 7 p.m. every Monday on U92.5 and video streamed as well. But the real key will be for IUP fans to stop by to meet the coach, staff, and team members, maybe even grab a beverage or dinner. Join us every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn, Wayne Avenue in Indiana for Hawk Talk.
The Co-op store has the largest selection of IUP gifts and apparel. The Co-op is always there with its convenient location and hours. The Co-op store has been serving IUP and the Indiana community since 1933, and all profits are returned to the students through campus programs and activities. The Co-op has all your campus needs from the dorm to the classroom. Visit us online at www.iupstore.com.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
I'm Shannon Lipniskus. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
I'm with the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict. And Jack, finally, you will be back in the booth broadcasting the Hawks. How good does that feel?
Oh, Mark, I'll tell you what, I can't wait. It is about time that I get back there.
And we'd like to invite your business to join our Hawks Booster Club.
That's right, back the best, the IUP Crimson Hawks, and help us sponsor the games for thousands of listeners on air and online. Check out the Crimson Hawks Sports Booster Plan, which is attached. This is the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, inviting you to follow the Hawks home and away on U92.5 FM and at U92Radio.com. Start your Saturday game day with another Indiana County tradition, the Luther Ford High School Coaches Corner Show, every Saturday morning on WDAD AM 1450, 100.3 FM, and on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Since 1969, Luther Ford's High School Coaches Corner, every Saturday from 8 to 10 on WDAD.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all of our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them on and off the field. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck
This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, with some exciting news. I'd like to invite you to join me and IUP football coach Paul Tortorella every Monday night at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn for Hawk Talk with the coach. Hawk Talk will be on the air from 6 to 7 p.m. every Monday on U92.5 and video streamed as well. But the real key will be for IUP fans to stop by to meet the coach, staff, and team members, maybe even grab a beverage or dinner. Join us every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn, Wayne Avenue in Indiana for Hawk Talk.
The Co-op store